Could the most reliable strategy for extending our health span be hiding in our most deeply ordinary daily habits? The modern landscape of healthy aging is crowded with conflicting protocols, high-tech metrics, and a relentless pressure to optimize every waking hour. By age 72, Margaret knew this exhaustion well. She had spent years searching for a path that would preserve her independence. She cycled through restrictive diets, purchased arrays of supplements, and spent hours reading technical articles about the latest anti-aging trends. Yet this intense effort produced health anxiety rather than vitality. Instead of feeling stronger, she felt overwhelmed by the sheer maintenance her life now required. When the standard for aging well is set at absolute perfection, the mental energy required to sustain it often becomes the very thing that prevents us from starting. Margaret eventually decided to abandon the pursuit of a flawless plan. She traded the complex regimens for a single, manageable commitment. She decided she would walk every single day, no matter what else happened in her schedule. On some days, she walked for 30 minutes, on others, just 10. The duration changed based on her energy, but the occurrence was non-negotiable. She stopped measuring her success by physical intensity. She shifted her focus entirely to the act of showing up, day after day. Lasting physical change is rarely the result of a single dramatic decision. It is shaped by selecting a behavior simple enough to repeat without fail. Margaret's experience reflects a consensus found across organizations like the NIH, the Mayo Clinic, and the World Health Organization. The human body is designed to respond to regular, rhythmic patterns rather than occasional extreme shocks to the system. This data timeline shows the impact of a continuous chain of daily walking. Notice how an erratic cardiovascular baseline slowly stabilizes into a strong, rhythmic pattern. As the heart rhythm stabilizes, the body's internal environment follows. Blood pressure settles, metabolic health improves, and daily energy levels become more predictable. This regular movement also provides the constant, low-level load necessary to maintain bone density and preserve the balance required for lifelong mobility. While the biological benefits grow from these unbroken chains, the long-term baseline is what matters most. A missed day is eventually absorbed by the momentum of a year-long habit. Biological longevity is a compounding asset. It is built through these continuous chains of simple movement, independent of any extreme fitness milestones. This physiological stability created a ripple effect in Margaret's life, where one foundational habit began to influence her entire day. The daily physical exertion naturally improved her sleep quality and lifted her mood, making the next day's walk even easier to begin. With a physical baseline established, other choices, like staying hydrated, choosing whole foods, or limiting screen time, became low-friction additions rather than difficult chores. As her energy improved, so did her confidence. She found herself more socially active, re-engaging with her community and neighbors during her daily routes. Establishing just one reliable physical habit lowers the mental barrier for every other healthy choice. It creates the momentum needed to sustain a broader lifestyle of vitality. Years later, Margaret remains active and independent. She has moved past her previous health anxiety by trusting the power of her daily routine. Researchers have observed that this physical independence often allows older adults to focus on another critical factor: staying connected to a sense of purpose. Engaging in volunteering, hobbies, and meaningful relationships provides a psychological buffer that physically and emotionally insulates us as we age. If you feel overwhelmed by health advice, ignore the complex plans. Simply select one small daily action to begin tomorrow morning. Longevity is never constructed through a single perfect decision. It is built one day at a time through the power of simple consistency. We often view cognitive decline as an inevitable genetic fate, but what if we could actively build brain resilience through the habit of lifelong learning?
Remember, life after 50 isn't about slowing down. It's about living stronger, healthier, and happier. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. This is Longevity After 50, adding life to years, one step at a time.